selected. Ready. Edit CPU. Team settings submenu. Edit CPU. Edit CPU uniforms submenu. Entering uniform name option is uniform name option is set. Uniform name option is set to some. Uniform name option is set to current home op. Uniform name option is set. Uniform name option is set to. Uniform name option is set to current away option. Uniform name option is set to current home. Team edit uniforms. Entering uniform name option is set to current away. Helmet option is set to helmet option is set to throwback orange helmet. Helmet option is set to white helmet. Helmet option is set to blue helmet. Helmet option is set to orange helmet. Ready.
Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, and Doak Campbell Stadium, home to some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the Seminole War Chant will be rocking this place. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Seminoles will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida will have some work to do after that short return. The Sunshine State is so rich in talent. The players have known each other in many cases for a long time, and that brings the intensity to a fever pitch.
And they do not like each other, Reese. 3 of the 4 years that I was a part of this rivalry game, there were bench-clearing brawls in the middle of the field before opening kickoff. This game just feels different.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Looking to throw, it's Mertz. On target. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. The Gators will move the sticks.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, you might know Florida State was once a women's college, didn't start playing football until later, and in fact, didn't start playing the Gators until 1958.
Even though they haven't been playing a long time, this game has featured so many of the biggest names in the sport. You think about Bobby Bowden, Steve Spurrier on the sidelines, Charlie Ward, Chris Wanking, Tim Tebow, Danny Werfel, Heisman Trophy winners. This game has had it all.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And the Gators will keep this drive going.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. Fourth down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Moving away from pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And come on now, O-line. You've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You've got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series. Taking a shot down the field, they got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Leaves it with the running back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
From your offense here on the opening drive of this game, they're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Unloads to the right. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's all the way down to the 3, and electric run has him set up.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
Coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
And the extra point makes it 7.
Option. Pause. You have 2 options. Settings. Enter. Control scheme option is entering cost screen. You have
so that was a lengthy 17-play drive.
Special teams.
And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will take the field for the first time. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these 2 dudes, because you're just asking to get picked off.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right.
He's up to 57 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. The Gators' ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Gators are on the move. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well stick with him. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. HP draw selected.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Inside, double flares.
This offense has been money on 4th down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. That one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And the Gators will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8 categories. You have 11 options.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs on in scoring position.
On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. They knock him down after a pickup of 4 ball is at the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining
there
up
are
for the
8
PAT.
categories. You have 15 options. Attempt to select.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very
Entering
efficient
play
5-way
call,
scoring
special
drive.
teams. You have
And they
5
capped it off with a
options.
1-yard
Kickoff left
punt.
is selected.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Number 26, set to kick it away.
And they desperately wanted to
Entering
attempt
play
the
call,
return, but
coach
decided not to.
suggestions.
Instead, they'll take the
Categories.
touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the field.
Seminoles were able to squeak out a close one the last time they saw the Gators.
And in that game, the Seminoles just made more plays. It reminded me of back in 1998 when we lost up in Tallahassee and essentially knocked us out of the national championship picture. That's the impact these games have in this rivalry.
And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down.
Entering play call, coach a shallow cross.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Leaves it with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, always established the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Gators line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Benson. And the returner is stopped.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Red pass, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains just at the 37. The Knowles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Blitz, 10 categories, you have 37 options, and reserve glasses selected.
Best Fred. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. Touchdown pass covering 28 yards. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. Throwing right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
This time he's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker, understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. On the move. And the ball is free on the pitch. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown Seminoles. The defense with the scoop and score. The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Inside stick. Double flares.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mertz. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Recent rivalry categories. You have 9 options.
They've got them bent deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Entering play call, HB dive.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. Powers through the defender. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Shot slot
I think
option.
tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards
Entering play
and stay
call.
ahead of the
Recent
sticks.
rivalry
He's now up
categories.
to
You have
95
9
yards
options.
rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll throw it on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Categories. You have 9
No
options.
hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on down.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making the play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds a man on the left. And he's running in the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Entering play, double flare, AHB dive. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Strong flood is
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He's going to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds. seconds to go.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Forced out of the pocket. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gave too much. Wave off the turnover and give up the yardage. It'll be 1st down.
Play, personnel, there are 8, skip, double flares.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The first half can end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. Wants to throw. It's Mertz. Throws for the tight end. And that pass is intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, gentlemen. Seldom do the rational turn irrational the way they do when these two teams and fan bases get together in the Sunshine Showdown. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
Entering post screen, you have 5 options.
The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
You
see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this
Entering play call.
They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Favorites. There are 8 categories.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The handoff to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yards.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Here's the handoff. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8 categories. You have 11 options. Ghost corner drive is selected.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Play call.
So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us?
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D-coordinator.
HB slip screen. Formation, concept, quick cut, slant. There are 4 categories. Slants.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Barges ahead. Touchdown Gators! They take the lead with the 6.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more under that lead.
15 options, attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Benson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. First and 10 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one splits the uprights.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 7 options.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And he breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's first and 10 from the 34. They'll give it to Johnson. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Gators pick up the first down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The sure hands, it's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. The Gators have taken it inside the 20. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Player, formation, error, concept, slants.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Mertz. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
They'll try to add
categories.
another
You
to
have
their
15
lead.
options. That attempt is selected.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter
Entering play
lead.
call.
They
Special
marched
teams.
79
You have
yards
5
on the
options.
drive,
Kickoff left
and
is
he found
selected.
his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And they thought about a return, then
Entering
thought
play
better
call,
of it. They'll
coach
bring it out to the
suggestions.
25.
There are 6 categories.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Reacted well to the tip, but just
play call, coach
squeezed the
suggestions.
football instead of the
6
turnover. It'll be
categories.
3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Entering play call.
After
coach
that incompletion,
suggestions.
4th
There
and
are
long
6
now on your own side of the
categories.
field. You're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, no. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Entering play call, coach
Now they'll try to
suggestions.
get
There
the
are 6
2 and make it a
categories.
3-point game late. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it.
Entering play
Quick
call.
work on that
Special
scoring drive,
teams.
just
You
4
have 7
plays.
options.
And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. It's sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Mertz. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Gators have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The handoff to Johnson. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The give to the back. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out in the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Double flares.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Back to pass, it's Mertz. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8 categories. You have 11 options. Ghost corner drive is selected.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side.
Options. Ghost corner drive is selected.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Right back to the well. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
They'll keep the down already with a one-possession lead. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
We have 15 options.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. Back to the air one more time. Got a man. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Toafili. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Entering play call, return left. Base onside.
Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Entering
and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for them.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Top recruiting is selected. Advanced week option is set to red. You have 4 CFD games schedule. Week 13. Week 14. Week 14. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Actions. You have 4 options. View box score is selected. CFB team schedule. Entering teams. Alabama. Week 12. Entering Dynasty Hubs. Action. You have 2 options. CFB. Entering Simhead. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. CFD team schedule. Enter. Week 15. Fresno State, Georgia. Week 15. Alabama. Week 15. Entering Dynasty actions. You have 2 options. Red score slot team schedule. Actions. Advance week option. Entering Simhead. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. CFD team schedule. And week 15. Georgia. Week Week 15. Alabama. Week 4. Week 15. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Coach, enter, yes. Entering home screen, Dynasty is selected.